Beijing. Beijing literally means Northern Capital. Beijing is the capital of the People's Republic of China. It is the nation's political, economic, cultural, and educational center, as well as China's most important center for international trade and communications. The city covers an area of more than 16,410 square kilometers and has a population of 14.93 million people. Beijing's long and illustrious history started some 500,000 years ago. It is here that the ancestors of modern Homo sapiens, Peking men, lived in caves. Records show that Beijing has been an inhabited city for more than 3,000 years and has endured invasions by warlords and foreign powers, devastating fires, the rise and fall of powerful imperial dynasties, and has emerged each time as a strong and vibrant city. For more than 800 years, Beijing was a capital city from the Yuan Dynasty, the Ming and Qing dynasties. 34 emperors have lived and ruled the nation in Beijing, and it has been an important trading city from its earliest days. Although Beijing is now a modern and fashionable city, complete with a full 21st century vitality, you can experience authentic Beijing life and become acquainted with old Beijing by exploring its many tea houses, temple fairs, Beijing's hutong and courtyard, and enjoy the Peking opera. Add any or all of these to your Beijing tour and you will leave with a feeling of special appreciation in your heart for this ancient city that has truly seen it all and tells its story with matchless grace, charm, and vigor. The Great Wall of China is a series of sandstone and earthen fortifications in China, built, rebuilt, and maintained between the 5th century BC and the 16th century to protect the northern borders of the Chinese Empire during the rule of successive dynasties. Several walls, referred to as the Great Wall of China, were built since the 5th century BC, the most famous being the one built between 220 BC and 200 BC by the first emperor of China, Qing Shi Huang. The Forbidden City was the Chinese imperial palace from the mid-Ming Dynasty to the end of the Qing Dynasty. It is located in the middle of Beijing, China, and now houses the Palace Museum. For almost 5 centuries, it served as the home of the emperor. Fragrant Hills Park was first built in 1186 in the Qing Dynasty and later extended to a large scale in the Yuan and Ming dynasties. In 1745, Emperor Qianlong ordered the addition of many new halls, pavilions, and gardens, and gave it a new name, Jingyi Garden. 70,000 square meters. The arena will hold 6,000 permanent seats, but has capacity for the additional 11,000 temporary seats to accommodate the Olympic Games. There are 2 parts to the center's structural framework. International Stadium, also known as the Bird's Nest for its architecture, is a stadium that is being built in Beijing, China for 2007 completion. It will host the main Peking duck is a famous duck dish from Beijing. The name comes from the traditional pre-Hanyu pinyin. Beijing opera is a form of Wangfujiang Street, located in the Dongcheng district of Beijing. The Temple of Heaven, Literally, the altar of heaven is a complex of Taoist buildings situated in southeastern urban Beijing in Shenwu district. The complex was visited by the emperors of the Ming and Qing dynasties for annual ceremonies of prayer to heaven for good harvest. It is regarded The Summer Palace is the archetypal Chinese garden and is ranked Hutongs are narrow streets or alleys, most commonly associated with Beijing, China. The word hutong comes from the Mongolian hatong, meaning water well. During the growth of towns